take a look at our first objective. Recognize that online classes carry the same weight as face-to-face classes. Now, that may seem obvious, but think about it. At so-called brick-and-mortar institutions, when students had to report to class, it was clear who was in charge: the academy itself. But online learning changed all that. Suddenly, it was the student who decided when to attend class. With that responsibility came a lot of assumptions, among them things like, "I'll just finish the whole class in the first week," or "I can turn in all my work at the end of the course," or even, "How hard can it be? It's just posting on message boards." As you may have guessed by now, those are all bad assumptions. Online classes carry the same weight as face-to-face classes, and here's why. Anytime you take a class, there are always three things: the instructor, other students, and the content, or what you're studying in the course. To create a successful learning environment, there needs to be a good relationship between all these parts. First, there should be good communication between you and the instructor. This means, for you, asking questions and seeking clarification. For the instructor, this means relaying clear explanations and consistent expectations. A successful learning environment also requires interaction between students. Reflecting on the collective learning experience is, in itself, conducive to learning. Finally, learning occurs successfully in an environment where the student interacts well with the content. On the one hand, that requires the instructor to deliver the content in a manner that is accessible. But it also requires attention and commitment from you, the student. Now take a good look at this model. Does this change depending on whether or not the class is online or face-to-face? It shouldn't. In the following activity, you will categorize examples of both online and face-to-face instruction as it applies to this model.